Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest 1000 IQ trapping video. We're going to be actually starting off this video right away with an attack from Honey Peaches here. My leader just walked back and they were actually coming in to try and steal the leader or just test it out. They actually thought I was a rain trap at this point, so they thought I was getting garrisoned or something like that. So they thought that was going on, but it was just me basically just trapping them. They didn't actually know that. Anyways, if you guys do like these 1000 IQ trapping videos, please leave a thumbs up on the video. It helps basically get the video out there, get some more people seeing it. The more thumbs up I get, basically the more people see the video. So Honey Peaches was just going in there for a tester attack to see what was going on. He didn't like what he saw. He saw that I didn't really draw very much might. Well, obviously he only injured like 300 troops on his 300,000 blast there. So he obviously didn't do too well. So he decided just basically not go in for a follow-up attack. That happens a lot. A lot of people actually just go in for the tester attack, see if I have anything. If I do have something, and they're just like, oh, I'll give up. So we'll take a look at the report anyway. So yeah, he sent 300,000 tier 2. No heroes though. If you're going to be sending in a tester attack, at least send in some heroes. It does basically a lot more, gives your attack a lot more HP. So if you're going to send in a blast like that for a tier 2 tester attack, send the heroes with it, send your familiars, go all in. It does work out much better. You're much more likely to get a walk back or do some damage and see actually what they have. So I'm going to be doing the same thing here, but this time I'm going to be walking my leader through a rally that's going on. So someone else is rallying. I saw him on the map. This is kind of the best way to do this trap, honestly, is basically port to one side or either side of a rally that's going on. Walk your leader through the rally that's going on. A lot of people will see it. A lot of times they're preoccupied with the rally, so a lot of times they'll just send like a half baked attack at you. They won't send a full leader to attack. They're kind of focused on the rally, so you get a lot of extra attacks from that, a lot of extra kills. Sure, they're tier 2 and tier 3 a lot of times, but sometimes they're tier 4, and kills are kills. And I don't know about you guys, but if I was losing hundreds of thousands in tier 2, I'm a little upset on that too. So they're coming in for the quote-unquote gangbang attack here, basically just trying to steal my leader. The first one to get there, it kind of wins or loses, I guess, and the second one also loses because they both lose their troops. You can see it's a bunch of free kills for me. I don't have to do much healing either. They're a lot of times, like I said, they won't actually send in like a proper attack, so it's just like easy free kills. Not much healing has to be done, and then I'll get a rally set on me as well, because they see that I'm not an empty castle. I actually have troops, and sometimes they'll set the rally on me, sometimes they'll go in for the gangbang attack. It really depends what's going on. At this point, they're just kind of rallying someone over here. I'm not sure who they're rallying. Is it me right now? But yeah, they were rallying someone. I walked my leader. I actually ported my ult to the other side of the rally that was going on there. Just lined it up so my leader walked right through, and yeah, so the Freets there, the one of the guys who hit me, liked the bait there, because obviously it worked on them. I got some free kills on them. They thought it was empty, and it obviously did not go their way. They had ported around me here too. I guess a couple of people had ported around me to see if they were going to hit me, but sometimes when they see two hits hit me and get zeroed, even if they don't know what's hitting me, sometimes they get a little scared, so they won't go in for the attack, but sometimes they do. So here's going another one. This one's going to be a crazy one. I actually had hopped out of my guild at this point, and my guild was actually rallying some, because I never like to send my leader through a rally that my guild is doing, because it looks really suspicious if your leader's walking back through a rally with your guild there. So always go into a different guild. I always tell my guild what's going on ahead of time, but sometimes they don't get the message and they'll actually hit me. This one was like a crazy one. There was so many people that wanted the leader, and there was like 4 or 5 people that was trying to hit me at the same time here. So it's kind of like a leaderless gangbang attack, and it obviously did like 0 damage to me, but I got a ton of free kills, and they're all speeding up to get my leader, and it's obviously not working. And then all of a sudden there was more of them coming in here, so I was like, okay, I better just throw on my war gear just in case they are sending leader attacks, because they're all coming in really quickly. I'm like, okay, time to throw on the what's called the gear here, just in case they do send a leader attack, because obviously a leader attack into my what's called fake gear can hurt, depending on the rally or the what's called the attacker, not the rally lead. But yes, sometimes they are a rally lead, so they have really good gear, but there was none. Unfortunately, Goose was the first one to go in there. He is part of our family guild, so he's not one of the ones I wanted to trap. GFM, that was their name. They used to be GFM, now they're TFM, now they're LHD. They keep changing their name, so they're part of our family guild as well, of LX, RM, RWC, and what's called and then GFM or TFN or LGO, or I don't know what their current guild name is. They keep changing it every month, so I have no idea what their guild name is, but yeah. And then GFM's Sugar High also hit me. So it's like people were not paying attention to the chat, because I did post in the family chat just like, hey, I'm doing this, don't hit me. And then I was telling people in other guilds, make sure that people aren't hitting me, because obviously LX knows what's going on, because I literally told them. But some people, they don't realize what's going on, and yeah. But this guy actually sent heroes and stuff. He didn't send his leader or anything like that, but he did send a proper attack. Obviously didn't do too much damage to me because it was leaderless, but he did send like heroes and familiars, so it does do a little bit more damage. This one was not full tier 4, but you can see Freya, I think they hit me in the last clip as well, so it's not the first time I've actually trapped them with this trap, which is funny because I think they were, yeah, were they the starting one, or was that another AO? I totally forget at this point. Anyway, so yeah, that only did like 408 damage. They just sent a tier 3 farming attack as well. Looks like Goose Goose sent a tier 2 farming attack. Goose Goose ended up losing 120,000 tier 2 on that one. Yeah, that was not the person I was trying to trap, but it does happen, so... Anyway, so that was the basically end of that one. And then what was going on here? Yeah, you look like Duck Hunter. Yeah, I look a little bit like Duck Hunter. Yeah, because it is Duck Hunter. But yeah, a lot of people message me. I won't actually message them right away just because I'm in the middle of the trapping, and I don't want them to know 100% sure it's me, because then obviously they know my comp and everything that's going on, and they know it's a trap for sure. But anyway, so this is kind of be a little split in between it. This was kind of the rally that was going on at the same time, I think. So I was doing the 1000 IQ trapping. This was kind of the rally area that was going on, so I jumped back in LX after, just so no more people would actually hit me, because it does happen. But we did end up actually rallying the guy that I was sending my leader through, so it looks like RM's going to go in there. They hit him really hard. That was a big hit from RM there. 6.4 million troops dead on that one. Looks like Cheesy Puff's going to go in next, so looks like they're going to go in next, since usually infantry, if you don't know Cheesy Puffs, he likes to go infantry. But yeah, 7 million troops dead on that one. So yeah, this guy's not doing too well. I think he must have just a bunch of tier 2, because he's not dropping too much might, but a lot of dead. So maybe a bunch of tier 1 as well, actually. But yeah, there was 6 million the first rally, 7 million the second one. He's pretty much zeroed at this point. He's definitely in soloable range, so it looks like people are just going to go in and solo him at this point. Down to 118 mil, so everyone's going to go in for the solo. They won't bother with another rally. Doesn't have enough troops, so anyone who's strong enough will be going in for the solo. See if he has any troops left. I'm not sure if he did have any troops left, but yeah, there was 4 solos after that. Yeah, Cheesy Puff's there. Really good infantry attack. I think he has good everything, but he likes to go infantry. It works the best for him. So back here, my leader is walking just through the middle of the map this time. I'm not walking through anything else. I am on call just so people don't know, or people know what's going on, because sometimes the recording is actually, oh, I'm getting gangbanged here, but not by a bunch of big troops. It looks like Gunner's going in. I'm just going to switch over there. I think it was a little slow in that one. Yeah, so, but it didn't really matter. He wasn't sending enough troops for it to actually hurt or anything like that. So he's going in for a second attack. His first attack didn't work. He's going to go in for range. That one's not going to do anything either, obviously, because he's not signing his leader. So these leaderless tier 4 attacks are not going to do much. He didn't even get through my wall on the first one. So yeah, zero damage on the first one. So he said the second one. That did a little bit of damage, but not enough to actually do anything, because he's not sending his leader. But it's a bunch of free kills for me. 80,000 the first one, and then, oh wait, that was the second one. Sorry, 80,000 the second one, and then a little bit on the first one, because he didn't send a full attack there. I am setting in cav gear, so I am setting in the cav gear just to get people to actually bait a range attack. So they think I'm in cav, and they'll go in range, and then I'm obviously setting in infantry, so it's basically getting them to counter themselves without me having to do any work. Because I could switch my Valinix, but it's better if they go in range and I'm just setting in infantry. That way I don't have to worry about a range attack hitting my cav or something if I was singing cav. So I am going to get the what's called clown title here, but yeah, they're not really going to do much. The only thing they really do here is rally me at this time. Looks like, no, GFM. No, I'm just in GFM's high. Okay, they're not actually going to hit me this time. So the other guy was just walking. I was just going to see if there's going to be a rally on me, because they put the clown title on me. So either they're trying to keep track of me because I'm doing this, or they're just going, oh, they did 0 damage on the second attack too. Apparently both attacks did 0 damage to me. So that's kind of funny. Both the guys' attacks did 0 damage. Neither of them really got through. I mean, yeah, one of them did no damage to my wall, and the other one basically didn't get through my wall, so they're both taken out. The cav one got taken out obviously fast, and then if he goes full range, my stuff runs out at his what's called range, and it basically just takes everything out. So both attacks did nothing to me. So AO Gunner's sitting next to me. He hit me as well, it looks like. Oh wait, that was the same guy, sorry. And then here I'm going to be doing the same thing here. So this is just going to be walking through the middle of the Wonder here. This is just during a Wonder War, so I was just, again, trying to bait different things. So you basically just walk your leader through where people are just going to see it. Because there's only a couple ways you can really bait people. One is you're baiting them with your troops. So either you don't run an anti or you're a really small account and you're like, oh, free kills. That's how you're going to get people to hit you. Second one is resources. So if you're like a Griffin trap or something like that, that's another good way for people to actually get to hit you. The third one is people want leaders. So this is the third way to bait people. It's the one I use the most, mostly because I'm not a Griffin trap or a tiny trap, so it's the only way to get people really to come in and hit me. So this guy's basically just sending a really, really weak attack. It's not really going to do much here. He's only 158 million too, so he's just trying to farm the leader, but it's really not going to do much because it's just not strong enough or anything. I think if I even had just like a basic wall, I don't think that would get through. So I don't think he's really sending enough troops to farm. If I did, so sometimes when they do this, they'll actually think I have like a big wall and they go in for like a siege attack next, and siege attack doesn't work, and then they'll go in for a full attack, and the full attack doesn't work obviously, or then sometimes they'll go up for like a leaderless full attack, then a real full attack with their leader. I actually had someone hit me with tier 2 in their leader in KVK, and that got them zeroed because our guild just rallied the guy after he lost it. They are now porting in. I'm not sure if they're going to go in for a gangbang here or they're going to go in for a rally, because a lot of times a lot of times they'll go in for the rallies or whatever. If they're porting around like this, I like to bring out food just in case, because if they go in for the gangbang, I was like, oh god, better have some food out to heal. I should be taking a little bit more than that. That's not really quite enough depending on what it is, but a lot of times I'll actually forget the gold too, because I don't usually use gold too much to heal, so I don't usually have too much of it out, but 1.31 is not enough. I should actually have more gold than that, because you can take a bunch of gold and you keep that for a long time, and I have a ton of gold in my bag, so I should take the gold out a little bit more often than I do, because obviously they went for a gangbang. I'd have to worry about getting more food or more other stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm out of gold and people are attacking me here, so they're speeding up here. We'll see if they're actually sending a real attack or not. It doesn't look like that only did 500 damage, so they're going to go ahead for another attack here. Let's see, it's tier 2, so I thought they're going to go for a real gangbang here, but they ended up just sending these like half attacks, so I was like, whatever. So yeah, so 18,000 that one, then like 250 on that one, so weren't real attacks. I was hoping they'd go for the gangbang, but these aren't really doing anything at all. Like, that's a one troop attack, so I guess they realized I was online, so they didn't actually go for the gangbang, unfortunately, but it would have been really fun to take this, because I mean, it would have been really easy. I don't think these guys were like crazy high level guys or anything like that, but he's just gonna be sending he's sending a real attack. Okay, I was expecting him to send a fake attack here, so maybe they are technically gangbanging me one at a time with really weak attacks, but I wouldn't really consider it a gangbang. Like, even like their really big guy there doesn't have amazing gear. If I'm sitting my gear here, it's not a big deal if they go in for anything at this point, because they're not going to do enough damage. He's going to familiar me, but yeah, that's not going to do anything either, and then start a rally on me probably, and then blah, I was like, okay. My name's ha ha ha. Yeah, so I don't think they realized what that meant, but yeah, so I got a bunch of free kills there, but no leaders were went in for this one either, so all the times you don't get leaders in this, I'm like, boo. I was hoping they actually went in for the attack, but they're not going to. So it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Other times, sometimes they're a little scared. I mean, if they had a little stronger leaders or what's called stronger gear or something, they'd be more likely to go in for the attack. So I'm just like, oh, didn't go for the attack, go in for the rally. So I'll just end up shielding after this one. They're like, there's no point in me even like bothering with rallies or something. I'll just go on and trap the next person. So this is basically the attack that they sent. It was 250,000. They have decent familiars, 5 familiars, but obviously leaderless, not going to do too much to me anyways. So yeah, tier 4, only 250,000. So it's not really a super strong attack. Did 65,000 my front line, and I wasn't countering them or anything like that. If I'd switched the cav, it probably would only been like 30,000, but I didn't want to switch the cav during a gangbang anyways. So this is gonna be the last clip. So this was just during another rally or something. So I was just trying to bait them again. So I found people doing a rally, sent my leader through. Hopefully it was going on. Obviously this is much scarier nowadays because tier 5, it's really hard to take a tier 5 hit without your leader, especially since people who have tier 5 are usually stronger anyways, so they usually have some big blasts. So you don't want to be taking like a 800% tier 5 blast without your leader. It doesn't work out too well. So usually you want your leader to walking a shorter distance so it gets to your base before they actually hit you. Someone's just coming in to farm me. So this is gonna be the last clip anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this top 5, or not top 5 traps a week. This is my 1000 IQ traps. Top 5 is yesterday. So if you haven't seen that top 5 video, go watch that one. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. I will have some more videos coming out. I have a Griffin trap video coming out either tomorrow or the day after. And I'll have another rally trap video. I should have 2 rally trap videos coming out this week, so keep an eye out for those. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.